should be unmuted. If you found my channel, can you link the stream? Yeah, mood is just on 56.6 compared to Tribe's 58 flat. Decent time. It will be, yeah, actually probably now. No, 1 minute. 1 minute for GT quali, if that. By the time you type it, it'll probably be time. It's time. Okay, type out the thing, and let's change these settings. Yeah, I've just got it all ready, so it's auto typing out, basically. I select each word, it's there. Right, let's just make sure people aren't cutting across this pit line. We should be good. All good. Alright, we'll sit back with Tribe for now and just watch and find out. Hey, were you able to find the stream link to post on either the notice board or the NES chat? Okay. No issues so far. All on Super's links on his mixed set. See if anyone crashes. So I'm guessing Tribe, Dredgen and Coney are rolling at party. Okay, yeah, the others are in another chat that I'm in. Well, they invited me in so it was easier. Okay. The fuel burning commences, though not properly because they're just riffing it out rather than using the brake. I think Lynx has just been going flat out or nearly flat out. Yeah. One good thing about it, with a couple of people in directing or watching, is we can check out track limits a bit better on quali. People are still discovering the dirty bits of track offline and not working out that they have less grip. They haven't learned all season. I think they can guess what you're saying with these things though. And there'll be less of this through the race probably. Anyway, I need to open up my own stream to get the chat up, because I've not got it on an overlay. So Mood is burning fuel with a better way than others. No one got damaged, no. Right, Lynx is understeering his way through the Porsche curves. How are the others doing through there? Dredgen is running too wide on the entry. I missed Tribe's entry, but he's best through the corner. He still would like to open YouTube. Because apparently I'm live on there. Where are they? They've got about almost 4 minutes for a lap, so if they should be okay for 2 laps at the moment, yeah. Ah, there I am. I found my chat. Well, not my chat, the stream. The chat comes in a minute. Laps have started, Link's through. I'll keep an eye on him. The mood is pitted. He's going for 1 lap only. Tetrarouge taken very safe by Lynx. Okay, Canoe's just started the lap now. Mood will probably go out of the pits right as he's passing. No, just after. I know the pit time is really long after that. Mood is going to be there a while. Canoe's fine so far, and still fine. Alright, first chicane, the Lynx is going in. Clear, clear. That part is okay because where the curve is, that's fine. They don't have that white line there in real life anymore. Got rid of it. Didn't check Canoni at Tetrarouge, but he's safe on the exit, so I think he's fine. Drive's fine for the chicane. Amuda's on a nat lap. Okay, has my tablet frozen? Sources say yes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart the tablet, that's annoying. So I won't have chat out for a bit. Maybe I should just have it up on the screen. I'm using a tablet. I'll see if that's an option quickly, so turn it on mid-broadcast. Yes it is, we'll do that. Right, chat should now pop up bottom right. I believe, I'll make sure that's what I set it to. Overlay, display chat. Yeah. He is, I've been on board with him this whole time. He's gone deep at Arnage though, he's lost time. His tribe. Oh, we took that a bit easy, but maybe the car's loose. Dredgen. I mean, everyone in AM is loose, it seems. It's only Lynx that isn't. With his tire choice, he's trying to manage it. So he'll probably do best on tyre wear based on that. And if not for the safety car, he probably could have won the last race. Lynx was just about legal through karting. But that's fine. Try fine out of karting. Dredgen fine as well. I couldn't say that before he got there because of how he was doing. Canoni's car still trying to kill him. Unfortunately, not enough people have turned up for Amuda to be able to actually win the championship without penalties. Okay, Muda has a minute 20 to start his lap, he'll be fine. Conservative again, well, with how loose the car is, he just wants to be safe, get a banker in and go from there. Lynx is taking it easy, I guess he's done, he must have made a mistake. Let's swap wheelers back, but of course the stream can't hear these people. And yep, I've got my chat appearing at the bottom right now, I've decided to leave it there. So Sota's cheering on Amuda, but as I said a moment ago, not enough people have turned up for Amuda to win the championship without penalties for Canoli. One thing I don't know is if people watching the stream can see the chat appearing at the bottom. If that's only on my end. Amuda is purple. There's wide. He did back out at the throttle twice. I think he might have compromised himself doing that. He had two little lifts. I did forget about the flag. Right. Well, 6 people watching now, and for once one isn't me. Amuda's still purple, I'll stick with him. Oh, down to 4 people watching as I say that. He is. I'll go to the timing screen now. Let's have a look. Purple laps, but not purple sectors. Tripad purple sectors 3, 4 and 5. And no one's beaten those yet. Apparently no one's current lap has been a sector, has been purple in sector 1 or 2. Amuda's now beaten sector 3, he's gone purple there. So I will stick with Amuda for this, like I said. Amuda's messed it up into Mulsanne, he got a wheel on the dirty part on the outside. Had the big drift. He might still have a bit of time in hand though. What's he got to be? A 57.3, that could be hard. Tribe's gone too deep and I've swapped him as that was happening. And he got damage from that. He is purple, but he's not going to be able to save that. So if he was improving, it's just unfortunate. Yeah, right now back readers are only LM. So Amuda won't be able to get pole with this, I don't think, but we'll have to see how far up he can get. Because that mistake did cost Amuda quite a bit. Hopefully he still has a bit of looseness there. I guess Matt Grimm will still qualify just in case Rotary turns up halfway through, but then... Yeah, and we just made some time back, that's why I said he could still do it. So despite losing probably close to a second in Mulsanne corner, he's purple. Good improvement. I'll just quickly swap to see his time, 57.6 compared to 57.3. Amuda slightly deep, but that's no problem. On the power, 57 point what? 5? Oh no, 4. It's close. Just that one mistake in Mulsanne corner's cost him. And that is everyone through, so that is our grid order. I'm going to have to take a picture of this because I normally write it down, but that tableau's closed. So let's go to timing and grab that. So here's the times for those that want to see. Top 3 ended up within 3 tenths, nearly. There were 6 tenths back to Lynx, who he only did the 1 lap, second lap he might have improved on that. Dresden didn't have as good a time. Yeah, I guess I'll have to open up the tablet once more just to check on rotary. Right. Ready. I'll just do LMQ green, yeah. Just getting some interesting insight from Zergio. It was the last time we had a 1-car race, which he said was Season 1 Mount Panorama. Oh, the first one, okay, not the last one. Not sure about after that. Well, let's have 10 minutes of watching this car go around before we can go and spectate again for this. Oh, actually, he's just gone too deep there. Anyway, variable, and there we go. The back's very close to the ground. Has he got reverse rake? Is to me front? Maybe not. It works. Yeah, a great test of the VOP. Actually, this race wasn't the one delayed, it was the pro race. Anyway, here's Matt Green about to start a lap. It will still end up being 2. Yeah. Okay, one slight issue apparently is that it doesn't always show the full message of chat. It links his message, just cuts off there for no reason. We didn't type during his actual laps. Just when he left the pits. Back to the NES drivers chat room, let's see what's happening. Rotary is coming in 5 minutes, he sent that 1 minute ago. No, but he said he doubted it'd make quality. It won't really matter anyway, he's got hybrid, he'll make it off the grid. Well, not the grid, the rolling start. But it was, yeah, it was okay for CJ. It was me it affected, and then it also affected whoever it was in AM that had the same problem. Was it Mika? Oh, Rackman's loose, but he's held it. And which Audi is as the non-hybrid? Okay. So this is his revs. But I mention this every race about the revs of the diesels. People revving them way too high. Oh, he got the dirty bit again. Let's have a look actually. Member list. Oh, no, it's not. It says manual member list. He's might have given up on this lap, yeah. If he was leaving. And it looks to me like he's driving with manual gears, even though it says 80 at the bottom. Yeah, he shifted at different times. Right there he shifted right as he got to the red bar, and then this time he's left it for a bit. Oh, he's nearly made the mistake of turning in on the AstroTurf. He has a bit of high-speed understeer. It's fine when he lifts off, but when he puts the bear down, nope. That's one reason why I think he might have a tiny bit of reverse brake. Or just maybe needs a tiny bit of brake if he's flat. Yeah, and you'll... Actually, I might still be able to... If you haven't turned off voice chat settings, I might still be able to get you on the recording off the stream. I believe in the past we've not actually told people how many cuts it is for the various levels of penalties. I doubt anyone will be able to find that though. Oh, I was hearing it but I wasn't seeing because I was checking Discord. It sounds like the problem we had on the previous lap through there though. On your screen? Yeah. They'll always go blue on your own screen. There's rotary, but not enough time for a lap. Right, let's see, does he use the dirty part? He does. but not enough to make him loose. Yeah, took it well. A smooth corner. See, now imagine how fast this Audi would be if it was shifting at what I think is the right point for it. Just for top speed, well, that was wide, it bottomed out as well. Controlled. Are you ready with the flag? The rotary is even pulling out the pits now. Oh, he is, yeah. Well, he's about to not. Finishing that rotary. Right. There's the understeer again. He's nearly hit the wall. He's held it nicely off the curb though. Down the gear, and he's not making that apex. Or that one. Did keep it in the limits though. Oh, used a bit of the curve. That can unsettle you. I think he's gone deep through the whole chicane because of that. He slowed down, that's fine. And it's not going to matter anyway, to be honest, is it? It could have improved by a lot more if we go to... Well, that won't really matter, but yeah, he was up by over 2 seconds before that. Right, where's the message I was going to send? There it is. Right, time to type the thing. Okay. It keeps also correcting me to the wrong thing, so I'll just leave it for you. Oh no, never mind. Join. There you go, that's weird. I've got it. I mean, I can only put people that are on track in the grid. Driving with a Canadian Link Sturgeon, I've done that pretty sure. Driving with a Canadian Link Sturgeon, yep. Right, just need rotary and then that'll be it. Not right. He joins, I said it, of course. I guess you're typing up pace lap stuff and things for cautions and restarts. After that, you might want to remind people of what you can do in emergency service and that you have to request it. Oh yeah, there's Fender. That's who we're missing. The rare use of that curve by the M4. At this point, the NES would like to say a disclaimer that he has not actually run over a child with his car. This is great banter. Set this a vid. Oh no. Serious SO. Oh, the grid's been set for a while. Right, I'm going to move over to find the Amount of cuts. I'm trying to say that somewhere that wasn't Discord. We'll wait for the radish to return before starting, because we do kind of need the race director. Okay, my phone has just decided that all photos after July 2020 don't exist. That's nice. Turn it off and on to see if they reappear. This is a bit of an odd one. So yeah, starting soon, waiting on the radish to return. No, I didn't look. Macron is paused right now, and he's getting nearly 200. Getting into the Porsche curves. So they will be faster than you in the straight. Well, the non-hybrid will. Would request us to yell what lap the LMs are on every few minutes. I presume again it cuts off the message, because this is a very professional streaming platform. Clearly, Macron is typing. I'll wait for that. And also want to see if my phone has fixed itself, because you weren't here, but I said that a moment ago. It's decided that photos after July 2020 don't exist. No, it's actually broken itself. That's great. I'll blame the SD card. Oh yeah, check rotary. Oh, progress. The phone has decided we now have photos up to February 2021. It says it's updating. I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh, it's not doing a phone update. The last one of those was many years ago. Okay, we're ready to go. Okay, here we go. Race start. Not the pace lap, yeah, just the... I'm just gonna leave this thing to try and update the photos and hope it fixes itself. In the meantime... we're going 100 and then slowing in the final sector. Oh, hey, phone finally updated the photos. Okay, I have the cuts. Pressing down. Remind people to leave space, because at a faster speed you need the space. There's no need to bunch up until the final sector. Oh, that's a cut for links. Are we counting a pace lap cut? Okay. How about we count it if it doesn't mean anything with his other cuts, if it's not enough to trigger anything? just for banter. We could give it to CJ, yeah. Right, are people saving fuel? Lynx doesn't appear to be. Everyone else is. Macron's in second gear, maybe not. I'm just watching for anyone who maybe crashes. Driver's now put full throttle on. Great way to burn fuel, even if you're in 6th gear. And now he's coasted again. Now he's slowing down again. You'll have to let him know to catch up. He is speeding over 100 now, but now he's coasting again. He gets over 100 and puts down brake and coasts. No, that's just a mood of sudden weird weaving and the way the game makes it look. I'll let you know if he's catching. Yeah, he's over 100, 115 now, 120. Okay, he's there. Alright, I'm going to open up the... was it incident stewarding you said it was, or the general chat? The cuts? Oh, it doesn't matter what I'm saying, I've got it, I'm working on the phone now. Ignore me. So just don't cut the track 24 times, or sorry, 19 times. It's the looseness of his car in general, combined with sudden quick weaving, and the slight delay or lag of watching a car. The safety car shouldn't run out of fuel. Yeah. Well, just make sure it takes the fuel on the pit stop, or before you come out. Yes, they have. They're all caught up. We're going to bunch up a bit in this section, and then spread out again up to the Porsche. It's I know, Muda. I know you got the head of. They do not wish to be heard. But it's Zokyo and Swaddly. Again, there'll be less of this in the race. I'll be more commenting on what's actually happening. It's just while we have a 5-minute pace lap. Mainly I'll just be talking to them to check things or ask them to type something. Alright, I say which lane as well. You let them know what lane to go left or right for odds and evens. This rotary's looking but not sure. There we go. GT's are pretty close, they may as well double up as well. Green at the line. Spinala from Rotary. He's controlled his speed, so he's not had an overspeed on the start, but Hybrid's going to let him pass anyway. So Rotary makes it through on hybrids. This is expected. We'll catch up with them in a minute. Triumph has gone in GT. They were nicely side by side. Him and Amuda have gone. Let's keep an eye out from where's a good place. Dredging's view for now. Amuda keeping close to Drive. Gonna go, oh, that's a cut for Drive and a cut for Canoni. They'll have dirty tyres. Lynx gets through. Dredging not going through yet. Amuda's going to be chasing right behind Drive for a bit. While Tribe's tyres clean up, he's going to go for a move, is he? This is not the place to do it, but it doesn't matter. He's got to go for it. Car's loose, Tribe's gone wide, but there was a bit of contact, we can forgive that one. And now it's all about straight line speed. Lynx is just out of their slipstream, but he is gaining, due to them being too wide through the corner. He's not gaining anymore actually, it's evened out. Trojans within can only slipstream, but hanging behind for now. Let's check back in with LM after this chicane actually. Because Amuda is ahead, but Tribe's got a better exit. Okay, we'll check in. Macrin doesn't have actually much straight line speed advantage over Rotary. That's probably due to what I was saying earlier with him shifting a bit late in the car. Meanwhile in GT, it looks like a fuel saving train. There wasn't. Oh, there was an accidental bump there from Lynx because he was trying to go 3 wide and timed it wrong. Okay. They've made it safely through yet. Lynx within limits because he made it back to the curb. Because that's the line they actually run in real life. They've removed that white line before the last curb in the chicane. Gap at the front, 2.5 seconds. It's not really worth watching unless something happens now. Go on the Lynx cam, watching this fight in front. Oh, he's going for a move, is he? Yes. Amuda turning in though, like he's not there. Made it through. Corner needs a bit of cooperation from both drivers involved. Whoops, having to go back not forward there. Because Canoni will now maybe get a run. Oh, Lynx took his line, but Amuda was looking to move to the inside at the same time. That's unfortunate. They're okay though. Canoni, will he play it safe? Will he try? Well, he can't make a move now. Amuda's there. Lynx on the dirty stuff, turning in. He's on dirty stuff again, he might not make the corner. Holds it, a bit of bumping. Are we clear of damage? Yep, everyone's fine. Ooh. Yeah, he seems okay. That must have been either Macrin being on the AstroTurf on entry. Okay, yeah. He was on the dusty bit on the entry, so Macrin had some understeer going to the first Bolshe curves. No damage. Things are spaced out a bit in GT for the moment. We'll see how everyone copes going into the air, because Canoni's car's been twitchy all the time. Amuda nearly went too wide. That's 2 with 2 zeros. And by zeros I mean O's, I don't know why I said zeros. Speaking of delete speak over here. Amuda's not very fast through this section. So Canoni now has a run. Check where Dredgen is, not near enough to do anything. Will Amuda fight this? Yes he will. Or maybe it can only backed out. It can be hard to tell unless you're actually racing. He's kept it on track though. Macrin had hit some bollards through the Dunlop S. Rotary now has a 16-second lead after these mishaps. And he's already gone a decent bit faster than the pole time, and he's already another 4 seconds up on that. So Tribe leading GT now by nearly 2.5 seconds. Gap's come down a little bit through the sector. But Lynx has run wide, he's off. Amuda's through. Canoni's thinking about going through. Lynx had to go wide. This has held up both Toyotas. Lynx has rear damage from his off. Yeah, because the cars do just suddenly pop into view in chase cam in this game. Are they bump drafting their Toyotas? It looks like they might be. Not now. Well, might have to check that one later. Will they be dredging at fault for doing it? Anyway, let's go back to the spaces. It's 2.7 now, trying to Amuda. But Amuda was dealing with passing a wide dredgen. So we'll see if this gap comes down at all. We'd have gained a bit through the first part of the game, but then he couldn't get on the power as early as Tribe could in the Mercedes, and he pulled away the same amount, and then gained some more down the straight. There's your reminder, folks. Someone had a wobble going into Arnage, but he's fine. That's Matt Grin. Saw it on the map when I was looking. Rotary, he's not purple anymore. Oh, that's Matt Grin. It's flipped my perspective back again. We'll just keep an eye on this lap to see how fast Rotary goes. Since it's at the end of the lap of the GTs, may have something happen that they're on the straight. Playing it safe. Across the line in 3:21 dead. 0.016. So it's just a bit faster than the pole time. Can only start getting loose under braking. I'm going to be saying that a lot this race. Amuda now 3.2 behind Tribe and drifting out of Arnage. I was just doing a tyre comparison there, don't mind me. And the Lynx now close to Dredgen, that'll be our next little battle, but what is Lynx going to do with his damage? I mean, with the length of the pit stops here, he's got to stay out really. Dredgen lets him through when he gets the run, so that's all fair enough, but ooh, that's dodgy under braking now for him, it's very unstable. See, I did kind of favour Lynx for having a good result here. Well, I thought maybe he could get the win, but it's still set him back quite a bit. It's going to hurt his handling, it's going to hurt his straight line speed, but he can't pit because of the massive pit time. He just has to drive consistent with this for now. My lap time is not accurate for Gurney, it says he's done an 8 minute 46. Let's fix that, there we go, 4 minutes, 0.2 when I switch back. Amuda has gained on Tribe through that last sector, even though I thought Amuda's car was bad through the Porsche curves when we last looked. So maybe Tribe's had an issue through the last sector somewhere. Tribe pushing the limits but keeping in them. Same with Amuda, I think. And I will do a little top speed comparison. It seems like Tribe's still a little bit faster. It's pulling away there. That's what speed he's getting. Yeah, it's 175. Yeah, and the Amuda is 174. So they're close. Dredgen is back ahead of Lynx. That'll be down to the straight line speed. Yeah, that rear damage cost him. See if he decides to pass again or save fuel. Yeah, that's really opened out between Rotary and Macri. As Oko said to me, 31 seconds. And a new fastest lap. Rotary flying. Is that purple every sector? Nearly. Just missing sector 3. Which again is impressive considering it's a hybrid car against a non-hybrid. But like I said before, I think that's down to where Macrin's changing gears and the diesel Audi. Not rotary, drive's lead, 2.3 seconds. I guess it's kind of stabilised around 2 to 2.5 seconds. See how it is when the tyre wear starts kicking in a bit more. Right now they're actually pretty even on tyres. We're just like a tiny bit worse on the rears, but then drive's using the fronts a tiny bit more. And I think most of Bermuda's problems have been out of Arnage, but he's kept it under control this time. I think he might have been using first gear before rather than second. That could be the reason for it. Oh, with Canoni now nearly 6 seconds back from Bermuda. Until drive drifted wide and out the wall in the Porsche curves, but car's still fine. Was that understeer, do you know? Okay, a bit of dust on tyres, I'm guessing on the entry. Okay, yeah. If you're too wide on the entry, that will mess you up. So that's let Bermuda close within under 2 seconds now. Gets a decent extra in the last corner and closes up a bit more. I don't know why everyone's deciding to jump over that red sausage curb, because it's not really faster doing that. Legs is in. Maybe he's worked out how far he can go on fuel and tyres, and this will be the same amount of stops as his normal strategy. Right, I'm not worth watching him for a while because it takes ages for a pit stop here. Move on. 3 seconds between the Toyotas. Oh yeah, I should point out Dredgen is filling in for Ross today. Very fast with it. And Bermuda running a bit too wide there that time through Tete Rouge. Gap's now back over 2 seconds. Okay, that's the balance that at least feels works best for him here. Soft on both ends, because as we saw earlier, he was running a mixed set, soft and then supers on the rear. This will put him within a lap or two of being passed by Rotary. Within 3:20 compared to about just under 4 minutes, so 40 seconds. 3:19 apparently. Yeah, he's just gone faster again. Macrin now 40 seconds back, but on a personal best. However, these laps are about 10 seconds off of what Rotary's doing. We'll see if he can improve his lap. Using a lot of curve from the pit entry. It's something that I've been doing as well. It does seem to work using that curve if the car's stable enough. Doesn't quite improve, but it's a good lap. He's been consistent these last 3 laps. Just not able to match Rotary's outright speed. They're pretty even on fuel and tyres, it's just the outright lap time. Drive to Bermuda is still 2 seconds. And Macrin has also used more fuel because of revving a bit higher. That's the other thing. Or higher than you should in the car. Oh, he did a big left to try and not run wide there. Drive drifting through the left of Indianapolis. Might call the inside curve to start that. Everyone seems to turn in a different point to me for Arnage. I'll go for a later turn in. Yeah. Because the curve on the inside seems very unsettling. Let's just watch these cars through here, let's see how Tribe does. He's turned in, 4th gear understeer, about 120, and moved up. Actually, they're very similar through there, aren't they? The Mood and Tribe. Yeah, Tribe's been eating up his front tyres a little bit more than the Muda. Gap back to Cannoni's now. Yep, just under 7 seconds. He's gained through the Porsche curves like he has been. Dredgen put back a tiny bit on his teammate, now 2.5. The Lynx after his pit stop is 43 seconds back. Dredgen's gained more time on Canoni in the final sector. The gap's now nearly 2 seconds. Tribe's pulled out a bit on the motor. 2.8 now 2.7 and coming down. Yeah, that would have been final sector from what I've seen that game. Dredgen's closed more still. Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter checking all these cuts in the race since we'll go for the replay anyway. Yeah. It's good to see. Oh, Rotary's had a bad lap that time, he lost 10 seconds. I don't think he was saving fuel, where was he slow? Final sector. Because he had 2 purple sectors on that lap, he was going as fast as he has been, but lost out on the final sector. Tribe Samuda once again in that same range, 2.3. Tribe being more careful to Moss this time. Samuda also using a more carefully selected gear to get better exits. Lynx has lost some time on Dredgen. I believe I said the gap was 43 seconds, now it's 49. Let's have a look at the old timing. He was only 2 seconds off last lap, maybe that's just a weird timing error. Anyway, Lynx is a 3.3 green, so he's on for a 57 at the moment, which would be 3rd fastest lap in GC. It's just behind Tribe in the Muda. Tribe's best lap was actually the last lap he did, a 56.4. Muda 56.5 on lap 3. Lynx is off, Mulsanne corner. I'm assuming he would have gone wide onto the dirty part under braking. Left side tyres on the dusty part, yeah. But yeah, that'll just lessen grip, make it more unstable, hard to control, and off you go. Oh yeah, Rotary has gone past, that must have been the last lap on his out lap. Because it wasn't during the pit stop. Macron will probably pass him next lap. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Rotary will be passing probably all of them this lap. The final full chicane is another place on the track where they've not really modelled it the way it's properly raced, because in real life they all go all across that green was concrete astroturf, go all across that and go right up to the gravel. But GT Sport, no, that's dusty, dirty tyres, can't get there. Tribe has lost time. Let's have a look at the time gain on the straight is the same as normal. It might have been earlier that he had a mistake. Okay. Well, again, a certain amount of cuts are okay, but you've got to be careful. You can't just cut and assume you haven't done something you haven't noticed. Cuts and run wides, yeah. Both counting towards it. Rotary fast, that'll be dredging, is it? Or both? But that is Canoni as well, yeah. Supra is, well, Canoni's 8.7 behind Amuda now. We're just getting blue flags now. That's quite early. So as he was coming out the chicane, Rotary was going in. He's not getting the flags now. It was, well, there he is again. So it should be a fairly easy pass for Rotary on both cars down the straight to Indianapolis. He'll have hybrid on the corner exit, he just needs to, yeah, I was going to say be careful on the brakes, but he's not near enough to have to worry about that. Muda might sneak a bit of slipstream, there he goes. It's not good for much, but it might help. Canoni has lost about a second to Muda. I said it was 8.7, I believe it's now 9.8 and increasing. Background coming up to links, there he goes down the inside. Simple pass. Both getting through there fine. I think Tribe is under a bit of pressure here. Gap at 1.4. Amuda does have more fuel. Oops, wrong car, but crucially Amuda also does have better left front tyre life. Mainly through the Porsche curves where they are now. He's got two long right-handers, especially this second one where it's off camber. Just slightly. As the tyre wear kicks in, it's going to start costing you Tribes to run too wide there. That'll be another cut, run wide, whatever. Gap is still increasing, so I don't believe there was a lift. Or not enough of a lift anyway. We'll carry on. Amuda now 1. Oh yeah, good XC, I was going to say 1.6, it's down to 1.4 again. Okay, coming out the last corner. I'll do a quick fuel check of GTs. Tribe, God, I'll just talk to myself here, I won't bother actually telling people. Oh, Tribe's gone deep actually there, and he might have ended up cutting when he went deep. He's lost time from it, so it's not exactly worth a penalty doing that, but Amuda is in slipstream now. It's cost him a lot. Now, let's see how dirty air affects Amuda through here. He's got to be careful. And he was careful, but because the dirty air has cost him the slipstream, he's going to just drop out of it. Merc a whole 1.5 miles faster in the straight, yes. Now, what I was doing was looking at people's fuel but not saying it out loud. Links, of course, pitted. And that is not the right car. So Canoni and Amuda are pretty similar on fuel. Rotary, end of this lap is half the race gone for him. It should be one for everyone. Of course, Link's had to make the earlier stop, because he's not going to make 11 laps with what he's got left. Well, it won't be the full 11, it'll be 1 or 2 less, probably 2 less. So that's unfortunate for him, but that's how it goes sometimes. Amuda's back in slipstream range, I missed that. He'd had a good exit through 1 or 2 of the chicanes. He'll need to... Oh, okay, he's lifted off, he's not going to go for a move here. I was going to say he would have to show where he's going early. Tribe's gone deep, Amuda can get a good exit. I had to back out to not run into Tribe. He did. Amuda has done what Zokyo just told me, where he lifted off slightly on the exit after being close to get a run for Indianapolis. He's not... It is, but he's not really gaining. I don't know if he's gone into a lower fuel mix to save. That's what I think he might have done, he might have gone for a lower fuel mix. Either way, he's making a lot of pressure on Tribe. The car's been drifting all over the place. We'll try to give him space here, but didn't need to in the end to move back out. But again, it's forcing mistakes out of Tribe. Amuda might be better off going for a pass in these situations. I don't know. Rotary is in, half the race gone, there's his pit stop. Quick look, there he is. Good tyres, still over a quarter of a tank. Back to this, Amuda's. Oh, apparently Rotary hit the ball on pit entry. Some interesting defending from Tribe. Rotary defended the... not Rotary, Tribe defended the inside pretty well against Amuda into Porsche, and now he's just holding on. Both cars loose. Well, let's see if they do. Will GT's fit? No, they're going in. You've got to be careful, that's a hit from Amuda on Tribe. They had a mistake on the braking, but no damage. It's just the dirty air being that close and not knowing exactly where everyone's braking for the pits. A 10 litre difference. Yeah, his Tribe was the worst GT on fuel, which we will see when everyone pits. Canoni on 20 litres, he was slightly better than Amuda. Dredgen, however, was similar to Tribe, but a litre or two more. Amuda there, Canoni. Who else? Oh, that's Macron that just went in ahead, that's why I was confused for a second. So Macron is in, he was 1 minute 16 behind Rotary. Oh. Let's see what fuel everyone takes. Tribe in first. He will have to fuel more, whatever happens. Patiently wait for the fuel. He's released. That's a full tank for Tribe. Amuda already out with not a full tank. Amuda has got the jump. 2.5 second lead for Amuda. Well out of slipstream range. Can only 7 seconds behind Tribe. He's gained time as well. I think everyone's gained time over Tribe due to him needing more fuel and just putting a full tank in to be safe. Link's 17 by Canoni. Well, that'll come down a little bit over the line. Yeah, 16. He is back out of Dredgen, but he is going to have to make that pit stop. We're pretty sure. His Link's pitted on lap 4, was it? Hang on, when's the long lap? The lap they pitted on, yeah. So he pitted on lap 4. He's done 4 laps on fuel and that's half a tank, so he can only go 4 laps more. Okay. He's having more cuts told to me, but they're all fine because of lifting off. Tried a bit loose out the chicane there. He's pulled a couple of attempts back on the Amuda, but that exit's lost him what he could have gained down the straight. He will start gaining anyway. Oh, Matt Crean's got his hazards on. I don't know if he's... No, he's not paused because the car will be ghosted. It looks like a Toyota. That we can only use it. Yes, it is. Should be a simple pass as long as everyone doesn't make sudden moves. Yeah, nice and easy. There we go. Rotary meanwhile is at the end of the lap. It's a minute 25 now back to back Brian. That was his outlap. Very fast outlap. Muda still with the 2 second gap. We'll see how everyone else is doing again. Didn't mean to bring that bit up. So drive at the front, oh, sorry, words out front, it's basically just drive into Muda now. 2 seconds between them and then 7.5 back to Canoni. Drive still drifting for Arnage, and Muda got in the gravel there. It's okay there. Just briefly dipped a wheel over, didn't really lose time. Drive's car can actually handle the inside of Arnage pretty well. He went over the curb and grass with one wheel. Oops, no mistake with that. I keep nudging the stick. And it then decides to just fire through the order. It might make it easier for the suspension, but the thing is, if he's running the settings that I'd sent him as a base, then he's actually running the front at minimum and then the rear also minimum, but that's 10 higher. Yeah, the anti-guts are the issue, and the one inside curve at Arnage. Try wide again. The Muda gap 2 seconds. It has gradually crept down, but that may be due to Tribe's use of the track. Tribe's just gained a lot for that last sector as well. He might have really attacked the curves. I didn't see it because I was with a Muda, but yeah, I've heard it's illegal. He's just lost a bit out the last corner. He may have been a bit too deep into the last braking zone. Dredgen has fast links. That'll be just a tyre advantage at this point. I've noticed that links had run wide. I guess if you lost time by running wide, that would be alright, even if you didn't lift. If it's an actual time loss. Right. So that Amuda Tribe gap has stabilised again. Actually, a lot of the gaps have kind of stabilised. I have to see if... we'll see what Lynx will do, whether he'll end up trying for a fastest lap on his last stint. We'll have less fuel. Though it depends if he wants to potentially interfere with the championship doing that. Our safety car driver is a little bored. It's not looking like we'll have one at the moment. Not unless there's a weird laughing incident. Rotary has gone faster. Oh, by 2,000 so for his previous lap. Look at lap 10. Oh, lap 10 was his outlap from the pits. That was his outlap. Okay, so to fix that, just change cars like up and down one. So go off him and back to him and it'll fix. Yeah, the 489 on lap 10 was his outlap for the pits, that's why it wasn't faster. It's still impressive that he's matched the outlap pace. considering that cuts off a decent bit of the front straight. Anyway, that gap's now 1:36. Macron is on a personal best. And Muda unstable, but he's held it into Indianapolis. That was sliding all over the place. And he's on a personal best. So he's attacking to try and pull the gap at the moment, using first gear rather than second for Arnage. I said before he'd been using second to have a more stable exit, not anymore. Gap back to 2.5 now. I'll give it a... Actually, I can't give it a lap, it doesn't matter. Canoni last lap was half a second slower than Drive. I thought he might be closing the gap. So it doesn't seem like it. Maybe this lap. Just watching everyone into the Porsche curves. Lynx has run wide. Okay, no damage, but he had clipped the barrier on the outside of Arnage. So I'll just let Dredgen escape further. Oh, I think Lynx just ran all four off onto the dirty part. He might have some trouble in the Porsche curves now. Slid right down to be sure. It seems like the grip is still there, so I guess he wasn't quite fully off. Lap comparison, let's see, 56.1 for Canoni, that's the personal best. 56.6 for Tribe, so he did gain half a second on Tribe. Tried to move the gap had come down, and every time I decide to mention that the gap's changed, it then starts to go back the other way. Dan who? For Canoni, yeah. Well, lap 9 was his out lap. Yeah, Canoni's previous best was his 58.1 on lap 4. I can't see the hazards, but it might just be the lighting. I'm sure it does flash. Can I get a better view of it? Yeah, I can't see anything on the R18. Background on the personal best again. Oops. I'm sorry, I keep nudging the stick and it just decides to fling itself between cars. Anyway, Rotary did a purple lap and his purple set to 1. If this lap goes well, he could end up with our first 318. But he's got a long way to go to get that. Where is Lynx? 124. I'll wait for a better place to time the gap. We're just seeing if Rotary might catch the GTs this lap or not. Okay, 200 metre board there, 28. I'm just counting out the back. Someone's had a spin out the secondary gain. I'm just checking this gap quickly, then I'll have a check myself. It was Dredgen, he's got engine damage. Okay. I'm pretty sure it was a single car because he had a 3-second gap back to Lynx. I doubt this will be anything. But that is unfortunate. I didn't see what he did. Were we able to catch it on replay? So he ran too deep into the second chicane. Did he hit the tyres on the inside then? Oh, Lynx is off at Arnage. No damage. He just ran deep. Okay, did he have wheels on the dirty bit by any chance? Yeah, okay. So Dredgen lost it with a couple of wheels on the dirty bit of track coming out of the second chicane. It was Lynx that ran wide going into Arnage. Arnage Indianapolis, the left-hander. He just ran deep. I could see the lines in the gravel, he wasn't near the wall. Yeah, he has also now been lapped. So Rotary did end up getting maybe held up. He's 2 tenths down on his best lap now. So I don't think we'll see that 318 unless he pits. Rotary with the lift after cutting, so definitely not this lap. Probably, or he knows from experience here before that as long as you show you haven't gained time, it's okay. Or you give up the time gained. Now, I moved it to Tribe, 1.2. Well, Rotary was 2 tenths down when he went wide. Because he'd had to pass Lynx either just before or going into the Porsche curves. Yeah, so Amuda and Tribe will have to keep an eye on again now because this gap is down to 1.3. Amuda will have a tyre advantage. Lynx in, it would have been a risk for him to do another lap on fuel, I suppose. He would have had to save to be sure of it. So why not just pit now? Dredgen also back in the pits. Lynx is already doing his fuel now, and Dredgen's not in the box. Lynx is coming out now, full tank. Oh, so it's at 99, I guess he stopped at 1 litre early. Dredgen, and he is in the box. I'll go back to Amuda and Tribe because they were 1.3, now 1.2. Amuda with a better exit or midpoint of the chicane. This will be the tyre lap I was saying about. Tribe did have a personal best last time, yes. Amuda lost time compared to his previous lap, which was his best. Yeah, Amuda's lost a bit of time from missing the Mulsanne effects. Getting dangerously close to slipstream range now. Yeah, if he catches it, we'll be going into the Porsche curves. Because he does have the straight line speed advantage to get there. It's just how stable the car is, or if he has understeer. He's had a good Porsche, not Porsche, what was saying, Indianapolis. So he's within range. Now he just needs a stable exit, which Amuda didn't have. And he is in slipstream. We'll see how Tribe does following into here. He's catching. The gap goes down to 0.298, and then the understeer kicks in. Amuda and Tribe both going wide. They got blue flags, it's a problem. They got a bit distracted by that, I think. It's his Rotary, I'm looking back. He's had to be careful there. He could have gone around the outside, but he's being careful because he's got a massive lead. That is one of the corners, the long right-handers, where you can just go around the outside of a GT, and as long as they're holding the proper line, which is the inside, then you're fine. Tribe slid a bit over the curb there. That could be considered a cut, I don't know. It was very sudden. It's the right-hander of the first Ford chicane. Car went into a slide, it was weird. Anyway, the gap is now back to that 0.9 that it was entering Indianapolis. Tribe's had a good run through Dunlop. Pulled the 10th back. Yeah, the Ford chicane thing was more a loss of control than an intentional using all the tracking goods. Okay, oh, Tribe got on the grass entering Tete Rouge and is run wide because of that. He's kept the power down, but he has lost out. It's giving him a bit of breathing space. He did tap the brakes, so I think it was because he just caught the edge of the grass. So Rosary obviously on lap 15, GZ's on lap 13, and whether it's Rosary, I don't see them getting the laps another time. I think that might be it for lapping, so just the two. Okay, could be that then, as you say. Links and Dredgen? Are you sure? It's the timing being weird. I had noticed on the previous lap it was weird. One car jumps ahead, then goes back. Oh, Canoni's now well clear of Links. Minute 20. He's very much, I would say he's completely in his own because he's 7.5 back from Tribe, but that's still quite a lot to gain. The tyres are in better condition than Tribe's, so you can gain that back through the cornering. So the Supra is not set up as much for straight line speed as the Mercedes. Moved to Tribe now 1.1 and coming down as it does on the straights. Oops, why did it keep doing that? Yeah, all around the Moody's tyre wear appears better than Tribe's. The front tyre wear we saw the issues with understeer. The rear tyre wear I think it's a bit loose, maybe under braking. Well, it's not low speed, it's a bit drifty. You see it into corners mostly, but you can use that to get good rotation. Yeah, it's just hard to control sometimes. Yeah, the gap is 0.8, so you won't have dirty air for the Porsche curves this time, and hopefully both of these guys are taking it easy. I see how Tribe goes in deep, holds on to it. He missed the normal apex by quite a bit. He has. Amuda's taken the line that should be better for his tyres around that right. And Tribe maybe too far to the inside and the outside. Inside was marginal as well for that same corner. Canoni has now dropped back a bit from Tribe. I did not see that one. But I saw the car out of position. Actually, he's lost out now on the exit. Tribe has now lost out from it. I assumed the line he had to take into the final chicane lost him the time. Because the gap's now over 1.5 seconds, 1.6. Still great, still gaining. I was about to say graining. The tyres would be graining. The tyres are graining, the times are gaining. Kellogg's all brand. Don't mind us, that's a car, that's a car. Driver. I mean, there's only a couple of laps left. I don't know if it's worth it at this point. Because people know you said it in the free race thing. And you said it on Discord before that. Let's try and find a point where everyone's on the straight, I guess, but that'll be hard to do. You have 3 cars in the final sector. I'm trying to find a certain car on the map, don't mind me, it was Links. There we go, he's fine. Yeah, you had Macrian and Dredgen just ahead of that. Amuda saying Bono, my tyres are gone. Well, on the straight, he's doing the classic CJ type bar racing. Bono, yes, Amuda, yeah, again, classic CJ. It's the one place where you can get away with doing it, yeah. And it's technically not typing during the race because it's not in that chat. His gap to Tribe is 1.3 now, getting into the braking for the Mossend corner. They've got to be careful still, not lose focus. Moda's missed the apex again, and he's boosted on exit. Nice load of oversteer. Gap's come down 1.1. Rotary, meanwhile, about to have 2 laps to go. He's got a 2-minute 9-second lead, and I guess if he wants fastest lap, this is the time he'd pit. And he does. One thing I've not been looking is if people have been cutting the right part of the pit lane chicane. Well, if you hit the wall, I think that's okay. I don't know. Well, I wouldn't call that a pit line. I'd say it's more of a track limit thing, because the pit line is just getting in the pits past the divide from the track. I'm guessing Matt Green got on the dirty part under braking and it made him correct. Oh yeah, his steering went weirdly straight. Okay, settle it. Tribe has gained again through that final sector, but then he loses it in the final corner. It's a bit odd. I should really watch him next lap. It's just different ways of Tribe with the move to taken forward chicanes. Where Tribe gains the time initially and then loses it. People are certainly pushing the limit still. I think Tribe was just about okay. I didn't see leader. Oh. Yeah, see, if I do these microscopic checks, I'm normally finding a load more cuts than CJ does. That's the thing. We will let you know. Yeah, Rotary's going to probably just do a bit of hybrid charging at the end of the lap and then go for a fastest lap. Just to really set a fast time. Macron is 143 back. Would be a lot higher if not for Rotary's fastest lap pit stop. It has been consistent. Yeah, no damage, no real big mistakes, just the little things that everyone's been having. Amuda's Tribe still 1.8. And Tribe's suffering on tyres now compared to Amuda. Canoni's dropped back a lot from Tribe, gap 17.5. Klink's 114 behind, I think has gained a tiny bit. Yeah, it's set personal best. Gap to Dredgen. Oh, Dredgen's done a personal best as well, 55.9. That's actually pretty fast. That is fastest GT lap of the race, if that's clean. Because that's something we'll have to check after the race, if people's fastest laps are actually clean, and then it will go to the next fastest and so on. This is a bit surprising having that lap come out of nowhere, but then I don't know. It can happen. Yeah, they're still close in GT, but not close enough. We just had the one moment of Tribe getting in slipstream, and then that was really it. I did mention the tyres a minute ago, yeah, it's quite bad from Tribe's left front. You see the car is trying to rotate decently still. It doesn't look too understeery, but it's just not quite there for him. Yeah, that left front will be at its sort of cliff point, where you get the sudden big drop off in time. So any fast left-handers or I guess braking into the really slow corners, they'll be losing out. And he's just gone too deep into the forge again and got reset because of that. That is probably it for the battle. He's got dirty tyres as well from that because that was off track. Cody will suddenly gain a ton of time on him. We'll see that come down to maybe 10 seconds. One time he's over the line. 11 at the moment, coming down a tiny bit, not quite actually 10, but close. Anyway, it's the final lap. Rotary is not purple according to this. Let's have a check. He is purple, it's not told me. Purple first 3 sectors, but the game says no. So we'll leave him to that. Macron comes around to start the last lap as well. No one's in Rotary's way now, he's got a clean run. Alright, GT's now in their last 10% of fuel, Amuda is I think like 1% lower than Tribe. But with this lead, he could either get away with a bit of saving. Don't think he needs to, but going by his top speed, he might have been saving. He's hitting 168, and I believe before he's been hitting 174. So he's maybe done some tactical saving there. Maybe the same bottom my fuel is gone, so yes, he might be saving. Just a little bit. If you... What are you going to say? It might be best to wait until the end of the race for any leaving lag. Oh no, I thought you meant actually leaving the track, not just driving out. Yeah, you can drive out, yeah. Rotary's coming through to win the race for LM. It's going to be a fastest lap of the race as well. Across the line with a 3:16.9. Rotary smashing it out this last lap. Is that purple every sector? That's not purple every sector. I don't know actually about the record. You can check the preview image for that. I'll actually bring up the correct menu. Right, Korean is personal best. Where's Amuda? 4 seconds, 4.8 to Tribe. He's just been managing the fuel. Tribe is now worse on fuel than Amuda. New LM lap record. Previous was it 3:17.47 something? There you go, 4:72. That is half a second faster. Might be down to the fact that the people in the other races weren't able to get in a free pit stop for fastest lap at the end on low fuel, but you know, it all counts. Oh, I missed that one. Back sneaking past the Toyota for Indianapolis. Right. I will try to make it on fuel, that's my next concern. He's the lowest of the GTs. Because Muda did enough saving. He's now a litre better than Tribe is. Actually, it shouldn't matter if drive once he's through with this section anyway, because it's all corners that gradually get slower, so you can coast if he needs. Well, they'll still have to continue driving those cars. Oh, Matt Quinn's gone deep. That's a reset. No, he didn't go too deep. He lost time, obviously. Anyway, driver has made it across the line. Amuda has won the race. Drive second place. Matt Quinn second place in this class. Matt Quinn personal best. Yeah, he was doing the fast boy times. Can only with the coast. He's going for a photo finish or something. I don't know. Oh no, it's a championship celebration finish. That's what this is. With a donut. Wasn't there a penalty for bringing out yellow flags crossing over the line? Oh, it's okay, he hasn't typed out ED. I can't see the remaining time in the race, by the way. There we go. Okay. Well, there we go. It's our final results. So this allows Rotary to win the LM Championship due to Arama not being able to make it. It's again an unfortunate way for it to go, but it's how it is sometimes. You do have to be in it to win it, as Dale Winton once said. The National Lottery Programme. We'll save this replay. I won't share it right now because people will be talking in the lobby. Let's have a screenshot of these results just for CJ's sake. The donut DQ. Right, what's been said in here? Yeah. Am split is over. Yeah, I've not had any incidents reported to me yet. Rotary doing donuts. I've got it on the cam in the middle. Oh, it's cut off now, but we'll go back to it. I'll use the right camera. Here it is. We'll go to the other cam. Oh, he's getting blue flags. He's getting blue flags. There's Canoni now taking up the camera. With, of course, his Ryanair on the side. Go standard, maybe, get a better wide view. A very late entrant of Sergio. He's instantly in the gravel. We go on board with Mr. Gravel. Well, It's all the ghosted cars. That should conclude the stream, yep. I've just been watching people doing donuts for a bit. So let me press the zip button and end the stream, and I don't know if I'll see people again ever, who knows, it might be a while. But big thank. Right, we will end the broadcast. So it didn't cut off this time.